crocodiles won't come here. He'll be safe.
Mother, do we have to? Can't we keep him just a little longer? He's my brother.
You know the Pharaoh's orders. All of our newborn boys die. We were fools to keep him this long. Lucky fools.
But the jackals will get him if the crocodiles don't.
Better the jackals than the Pharaoh. Set him down, Miriam. Set the basket right here. Miriam, the Pharaoh's daughter. She's coming down to bathe.
I'll be all right.
Here, to me, all of you. What is in that ark of bulrushes?
It's a baby, Highness.
Well, I know that, fool, but whose baby and what is it doing here? There, little one. Little nobody, nobody's child. I feel sorry for the poor baby, abandoned and all alone. Never mind, little one. Little Moses, one who comes from the water. The currents have brought you to your new home. No bathing today! Everybody, back to the palace.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
No, absolutely not. Never.
But Father, I found him. He's so sweet, and he would die if we don't help him.
I said no, Ayesha.
Oh!
Daughter, it is a peasant baby. Anyone can see that.
Oh, but he's so pretty. And he's clever, too. You can tell right away. And he'd make such a wonderful playmate for Ramses.
Ayesha, you are asking me to corrupt the royal blood of Egypt with a commoner. No one would ever have dared.
Father, please. I know below that big, mean exterior, you're a kind man.
Okay, but he is to be raised as a prince of Egypt. No one is ever to know. No one, especially him.
Great Princess, it's about the baby.
What baby, girl?
The one you took from the river in the basket.
How do you know of this? Only my ladies know, and my father. Speak.
Well, I was near when you found him fishing. Mistress, it is not fit that a queen of Egypt should care for the child yourself. Well, you will need a nurse for him and...
And you know such a woman? Show her to me. You are both Israelites, are you not? And the child? An Israelite baby boy, and still alive. Oh, if my father knew, he would surely kill him. You are so lovely. I will save you. The Pharaoh will never know. Find food, quarters, and suitable clothing for the nurse of the young Prince Moses. And for the cook's new helper as well. The mouse! Where's the mouse?
Behold, I am Ra, master of the sun, creator of all things beneath the sun. Who is so great as Ra? I now look upon my servant. I look upon...
Great life we have, a wondrous affair of magic games and escapades. There's excitement in the air.
Oh, what a life we have, so fun and full of style. We're cruising down the Nile, chasing crocodiles. It all just makes me smile.
From the time that they were born, they had no cares, no scorn. Their life was a parade, boy,
of hide and seek in the palace takes all week.
The servants are such sports, they give father good reports.
Even though we're always bad, even though we drive them mad, I love this life of mine.
Someday these two will rule lands as far as we can see. The greatest kingdom in the world will fall upon his knees. I hope they will protect us. I hope they will inspire.
I hope we can have lots of cake.
And then can we retire? What a great life we have, a wondrous affair, with torches burning bright and dancing every night.
We stumble off to bed with music in our heads,
And all night we dream
of tomorrow's schemes.
Oh, I love this life of mine.
There's no one else I'd rather be.
The golden sun shines its light on me, and golden is the life I lead. Oh, I love this life of mine.
What a spectacular land, our Egypt.
I'll race you to the river, Moses.
Pharaoh! Oh, hold on there. Whoa!
Thank you, Moses, for saving me.
It will be the biggest temple in Egypt when it's finished. My father says I'm to dedicate it myself, only I'll be an old man at the rate those lazy slobs are working. Ho! You there! Get that idle gang moving or I'll come and do it for you! That's more like it. Keep them on their Hebrew toes.
Ramses, do you ever wonder about them?
Them? What are you talking about?
Who they are, where they came from, why they should be our slaves. Do you ever...
What a funny brother you are, Moses. They are Hebrews, Israelites. They came into Egypt hundreds of years ago. They believe in just one God, if you can imagine that. And they are slaves because my father says they are slaves. And that's all anybody ever needs to know about that lot.
I just wonder sometimes why some people suffer and some...
Well, I'll tell you what you ought to do, little brother. I think you should go and enlist as an Israelite. Study these great matters firsthand. Get up close.
Maybe I should. I'll take over here, Jahmed. You go see to the others.
But, Your Highness, this is not work for your pure hands.
I really think you need to return to the village to get a new whip.
Of course. Yes, a new whip.
How do you find the strength to work all day?
When you have no choice, God gives you the strength.
Here, let me help. It is indeed a heavy load, even for a young man like myself.
Moses, what are you doing there?
Just showing them how to carry the stones properly, so that your temple can be completed before you're an old man. Quick, help him!
Come here, old man.
And just who told you dogs it was quitting time, huh? The sun? Well, it's sundown when I say it's sundown, you filthy Israelite dogs.
That will stop.
I do my work. My work pleases the Pharaoh. This pleases the Pharaoh. if you weren't a prince of Egypt, if you weren't wearing that...
Now I am no one, just like him. I never hit anyone before.
Moses, you have to get away. Well, take his horse. The Pharaoh will never pardon this. He'll find out who you really are and...
Who I really am? Jochebed, you've known me all my life. Who am I?
You are an Israelite. You are my son and Miriam's brother. Go, child, for your life, go! Go with God.
I'm very sorry. You both had a good life, certainly had a good life, and here we are starving in the desert because I couldn't keep my hands off one bully with a whip. I hope you'll forgive me.
Hey, here they come. Old Jethro's girls, huh?
You'd think they'd learn by now.
Well, this is the only water source for miles.
Oh, they're just like their father, stubborn.
No goats, no goats, not at this well.
What about those over there?
Those are our goats, that's different.
Gentlemen, I have just claimed this well for myself. In fact, I claim this entire oasis.
You can't do that. The water belongs to us all.
Really? Well, that's not what he just said.
Oh, we were just teasing the girls. A little sport between friends.
That's not true. They always chase us away.
Is that so? Well, today I am chasing you away. That will be my sport.
I just wish I'd been there. On my father's grave, I do. I wouldn't have let those scoundrels slink away free, I can tell you. No, I'd have taken my staff between my two fists and pounded that gang into the ground.
There were 10 of them and only 1 of me. Although I did have some help.
Moses, my friend, I forget. Where'd you say you were from?
I'm not quite sure. I don't even know where I am.
Let me bid you welcome to the land of Midian. You speak like an Egyptian.
I'm an Israelite, a Hebrew.
I knew it. I can always tell. Well, Moses, if you're not bound anywhere in particular, why don't you stay on and help my girls tend my flocks? I've got too many of everything. Goats and daughters both.
The important thing is to make them understand that you're the master. You are the father goat, the king ram, the lord of the herd. Now, herd them.
Herd them? Herd them where?
Anywhere. It's just for practice.
On your way, sheep. Move on, goats. Shoot! Whoa, wait! Come back here! Come back!
Get this thing off of me! Get these sheep out of my bed!
Moses! Moses! Moses!
Here I am.
Come no nearer. Take off your sandals. You stand on holy ground. Moses, I am the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. I have seen how my people suffer as slaves in Egypt. I have heard them call on me for pity, for comfort, for rescue. I will endure it no longer. I have chosen you to lead me.
But I am only a shepherd.
You will go to the Pharaoh. You will tell him that I order him to set my people free.
Me?
And you will lead them out of Egypt into a land flowing with milk and honey, the land of Canaan, which I have set aside for them.
But you don't understand. I can't go to Egypt. Believe me, the Pharaoh will never listen to me, not after what I've done.
I have chosen you. Have no fear. I shall be with you from this day on, even in the court of the Pharaoh.
And he will never let the Israelites go free. Never. I have heard him say it.
Go from me now, Moses. Tomorrow begins your journey to my promised land.
Tomorrow? Lord, what shall I tell my people in Egypt? What shall I say to them?
God has sent you to lead them home. Go now.
I can't say when I will be able to return.
Goes running off to Egypt on the word of a bush? A bush talks to him. A bush! Why don't you wait till you hear what the camels have to say?
It takes faith to follow destiny. It takes courage to believe. I will find the faith and the courage to be the man I'm called to be. It takes faith to find where you belong. It takes courage to journey on. I will find the faith and the courage to follow God, though the road is long. Do I dare to trade this life, leaving everything I know, for the dangers up ahead on a dark, untraveled road? I will have faith to face the great unknown. I will have faith to take this journey on. When my courage fails and I feel afraid, I will stand strong. I will have faith. I will have faith. One day you're just a simple man, following a simple plan. When you feel a flame rising in your soul, you seize the moment, brave and bold. Yet do I dare to trade this life, leaving everything I know, for the dangers up ahead on a dark, untraveled road? I will have faith to face the great unknown. I will have faith to take this journey alone. When my courage fails and I feel afraid, I will stand strong. I will have faith. I will have faith. Oh, I will have faith. I will have faith.
The Lord God of Israel, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, has sent you to lead us to freedom, a prince of Egypt.
He is a spy.
His brother the Pharaoh, that's who sent him, to give them an excuse to kill us all.
My son, what proof have you of God's will?
Proof?
Proof? You can't expect us to take your word alone.
Well, I saw.
Listen, will you take my word then, Mishael, Jephthah, Zechariah, Eleazar? You've all known me since I was born. This is my brother Moses. My brother, and he does not lie. I swear to you.
Proof.
Give us proof.
You ask us to risk our lives on the word of Ramses, playmate without proof.
Obviously, this man is a great magician.
But the Pharaoh has magicians of his own.
Who can all turn sticks into snakes.
Then I shall go to Pharaoh.
A shepherd from the land of Midian to see my lord Ramses II.
Well, well, well. After so many years. You're looking remarkably well, brother Moses. The desert climate must agree with you. Mind you, I haven't forgotten about that overseer. I should summon my guards to haul you away to prison.
But you won't. You won't dare, because I am bringing you a message from God.
Really? Which God is that?
The God of Israel. The only God.
So that's it. You really did join up with the slaves and all their one God nonsense. And what makes you think that God exists? Oh, very good, brother. That's very good. Magicians! Magicians!
Behold, Ramses, the God of Israel says to you, let my people go.
And the Pharaoh of Egypt is no snake to be eaten by a magic trick. Moses, I think that God of yours needs to be taught a lesson.
Ramses, the one God is not to be mocked.
Go back to your lazy, stubborn people and tell them... Tell them that in the future there will be no more straw issued to strengthen the bricks they make for my new temple. They will find the straw where they can, and they will still make the same number of bricks every day. Perhaps that will occupy their spare time and keep them from wasting mine. But as for you, Brother Moses, I must say I'm impressed with this newfound knack of yours. I have a feeling that I may shortly be needing a new court magician or two, if you're interested. There's a future in that. There's no future in being the voice of the Israelite God.
Ramses, you have not yet heard the voice of the Israelite God.
Oh, see what you have done!
Moses didn't do it. The Pharaoh did.
We thought no one could make our lives worse than they were, but you've certainly managed it. You and your snake tricks.
We should never have listened to either of you for a moment.
Wait a minute. I assure you, the Pharaoh will regret this a lot.
Not as much as we do.
Be silent! Aaron, send a message to Ramses. Say that he is to be on the bank of the Nile at dawn tomorrow. Tell him and the Princess Ayesha to come to the place where she found me. She will remember. You will be there too, at dawn.
Well, Moses, I've never rise this early to see anyone but you make a fool of himself. Go on, then, do your trick.
This is not a trick, and I do not want to do it.
Go on, Moses, show me your God, and you fools pay attention.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Pharaoh.
Yes, my lord.
Blood! We are accursed!
The Israelite has cursed the river!
Oh my! Good job!
Very impressive!
Now there is not a drop of water fit to drink in all of Egypt. Let us go, Ramses.
So be it. Provided you take them with you.
Moses, we did it! 400 years of slavery, and look at them! We did it! We're free!
Where are the magicians Moses and Aaron? We are no magicians, but we are Moses and Aaron. You will come with me to the Lord Pharaoh. Wait for us at the palace. Do not be afraid. You must never be afraid.
I changed my mind. Your Israelites are very dear to me, Moses. I need their labor, their productivity. Egypt wouldn't be what it is without them. I simply can't afford to let them go.
God has already turned the Nile to blood.
Yes, but you've turned it back like the obliging fellow you are. Moses, tell your God we can dig wells if we have to. We can bathe in wine if we have to. My Israelites are staying right here.
Look, Daddy, frogs! Look at them!
Moses! Pack! Take your people and your God and your frogs and go!
Ramses, will you keep your word?
I have said so. Go, get out!
You may have a small problem, just for a bit. Try cooking them. They taste like chicken, you know?
The great Pharaoh has reconsidered.
But he promised that we could leave.
Very well, then. The rest of you, back to work.
Let my people go.
No, not so long as I and my son walk upon this earth.
Now will you believe in the power of the one God?
Never!
Ramses, I beg you, give in before you anger our God even more. Keep your word while your people are still unharmed.
Anger me no more, Moses. I am Ramses, and I keep what is mine!
Ramses, it is you alone who bring these plagues down on Egypt. I beg you, have pity on your people.
It's lucky for your people their God isn't a weak fool like you. He knows it will take more than bugs and frogs to break my will.
Ramses, we were brothers in the cradle. We cannot stop being brothers even now.
We were never brothers. There is your brother. Take him and get out. And tell your God for me that he is wasting his time. Not one Israelite leaves Egypt while I live. Let him turn water to blood, dust into flies, day into night.
You have said it, Ramses.
What is this?
This is darkness, Ramses. The darkness of your heart.
Father, make it stop. Make the light come back. I'm scared.
All right, boy. For you.
Daddy, the sun.
The Lord Pharaoh has withdrawn his permission to depart Egypt. Disperse! Go back to your work! Disperse or we charge. On the count of 3. 1, 2...
Be still. Listen to me. We will go, Lieutenant. One thing only I ask, that you will take this final message to your master, the Pharaoh.
Give me the message.
Hear my words. This night, God shall pass through the land of Egypt, and from each family of our oppressors, take the firstborn child. Go to your homes now, people of Israel, and prepare to leave this cursed land. At sunrise tomorrow, you shall begin your journey to Canaan, the land of milk and honey, as I have promised you.
Come in. God or demon, you cannot enter here. I am the Pharaoh of Egypt. I am a god myself, and I tell you, you cannot come in.
Lord, have pity. Is there no other way? Why is it always the children who must suffer? Lord, I have done your will in everything. Must we gain our freedom at such a price? Surely Ramses would have given in without this. The Egyptians' children are as precious to them as ours to us. I cannot sleep, Lord.
My fine son!
We march in triumph on this day. Free at last, no longer slaves, free from Pharaoh's mighty hand, marching toward the promised land. We shout with victory on this day.
The God of Israel leads the way.
Today we journey toward the sun, marching toward the days to come. Marching, marching, free at last. This time there's no turning back. Freedom, freedom, finally won. Marching, marching toward the sun. We leave rejoicing on this day. Sons of Israel have been saved.
Life is waiting. Hope is here.
The morning strong, the way is clear. Marching, marching, free at last. This time there's no turning back. Freedom, freedom, finally won. Marching, marching toward the sun. Who knows what tomorrow brings? It's for today our people sing. Today's our taste of liberty. Today we savor victory. Marching, marching, free at last. This time there's no turning back. Freedom, freedom, finally won. Marching, marching toward the marching, marching, free at last. This time there's no turning back. Freedom, freedom, finally won. Marching, marching toward the
My lord, is all this really necessary? Every one of your best war chariots, your best captains, for a ragtag rabble of slaves?
They are led by a great magician. It is necessary.
Personally, Highness, it seems a deal of trouble to go to for such a stubborn and tractable people.
They work harder than generals, and they eat less.
Lord, about the magician, if he should resist, are we to...
If he resists, if he does not resist, the magician dies. Do you understand me? All of you!
It's good! Mama, it's good!
Oh, it tastes like, I don't know what it tastes like.
I don't know what it is, but it tastes wonderful on this flatbread you made.
Take it! Try it! It is a gift of God!
Man, is that good!
This must be what they eat in heaven.
Moses, we ought to make camp soon. They need to rest, especially the children.
Zipporah, stop and put your ear to the ground. Go on, listen to the ground. You too, Aaron.
Sounds like sand.
Horses, chariots.
At least there are no snakes. Wait, I think I hear the ocean.
They aren't resting.
A little faster if we can. The land of milk and honey is waiting for us.
Now, Lord, behold your people. We have obeyed your every command, and it has brought us before the Red Sea. Behind us, the Egyptians. We cannot walk around nor swim across. And we cannot fight an army. What now?
You have brought us all this way to die. We could have done that in the fields of Egypt.
Let us go back. Maybe the Pharaoh will treat us better.
Never. At least we will die as free people.
Where is the God of Israel now?
All around you, bringing you out of slavery, feeding you in the wilderness. Can you not trust him now?
Follow me! People of Israel, follow me!
Lord, my people can run no further. We must face them here. Ramses.
A miracle of God!
Great is God's power!
It's amazing!
Be quiet! Be quiet! They were human beings. Our God loved them too. Just be quiet.
They didn't all deserve to die. Come, we have further to go before we rest.
Moses, you have led my people well.
God, I do not know how far we have yet to travel. I do not know what mountains and deserts lie in our path. How many more seas there will be to cross. How many more pharaohs to pursue us. How many of us will be lost on the way. But as long as you are there to lead us, God, we will follow. Cloud by day, fire by night, we will follow you.
And if I were not there?
Then we would seek until we found you again. Is everyone ready? Then let's be on our way to the Promised Land.
We march in triumph on this day, free at last, no longer slaves, free from Pharaoh's mighty hand, marching toward the Promised Land. We shout with victory on this day.
The God of Israel leads the way.
Today we journey toward the sun, marching toward the days to come. Marching, marching, free at last. This time there's no turning back. Freedom, freedom, finally won. Marching, marching toward the sun. We leave rejoicing on this day. Sons of Israel have been saved.
Life is waiting.
Hope is here.